Welcome back to another episode of My Watch Therapy. Huh. Today we have just another smash hit from Hamilton. I feel like Hamilton, this being the Khaki Navy Frogman. Before I ramble on, let me and you just connect with this fine timepiece. This watch is for sale at Tock Time Shop here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And I'll put a link in the description, but just kind of get this out of the way. That's the retail price. Jonathan and the guys and gals there may be able to do better than that. It's worth asking. They generally, try to work with the customer as much as they can. And this right here is just, I really like it. I mean, I'm going to tell you what, this is their Frogman, and it's a Frogman for a reason. It kind of blends in. I had trouble seeing it in sort of not strong light, and it's even a little still difficult to read. It's a 300 meter automatic. 300 meters. So, it's built to last. It's built to go as deep as you could ever go. I really like that. It's a nice piece. See that? It kind of, this bump out to me with a really nice sort of stamped Hamilton symbol there. Some fine Swiss attention to detail. In a way, it kind of balances out this to me a little bit. Not that they're the same size, but it kind of just balances it, at least to my eye. The crown is cool. It's kind of their little party trick. And so, does it actually lock down? Doesn't seem like it's... Oh, that's how. This right here, this giant crown guard has some kind of spring mechanism inside. And so as you unwind the crown, it bumps out. As you grab along with it, the crown in it, it goes back kind of like into the watch. Look, that is locked. But if I reverse that out, and there, you see it's come out, the crown's come out, and then this has come out. You can kind of see it right there. That's a very cool feature. Most crown guards, I'm not sure I can see, it looks like it's, and then it's kind of screwed in from there, so it connects all the way. I've never seen a crown guard do that, I'll be honest. I think it's great. So that goes in and out. It's got this handsome bezel. See that? Kind of matte bezel there. Again, I compare it. It's not the same thing. I get a lot of comments. I'm just saying, for whatever the reason, it kind of reminded me of a locally for sale here in, I live in Manitou Springs, but basically Colorado Springs. There's an older Rolex Submariner that's for sale locally. It's beat up. It's one of those black and gold ones. In its day, I'm sure it looked great. But it has a bezel just like this, kind of like a media blasted, you might call it, but then polished numbers. So I think that's a really nice touch. A lot of detail here. A lot of detail for a watch. When you first look at it, you think, oh, it's kind of simple. Kind of simple. But then you look at that vertical brushing. Look at the light play on that. Totally cool. Love it. Also love the buckle. I mean, it's a nice touch, right? You could have just stuck on any sort of buckle on there, but no, we're going to have an H right there. I think that's a nice touch. I really do. Case back also has some nice detail. There it is. The dive mask. Swiss made. 30 bar, right? 300 feet. Or meters. 300 meters. That's like 900 feet. You can't quite see it. Well, that's why. Let me hack this. There we go. 1,000 feet, 300 meters. It's very nice all the way around. Like I said, just little details, the buckle, that vertical brushing, the logo imprint there, 300 meters. Interesting little fact about this watch is I read that the balance spring inside this is made from a material that looks like it's copyrighted called Niva Chiron. Niva Chiron. I don't know. Nivachron. And basically the balance spring has that has anti-magnetic properties to it. Anti-magnetic properties. So just less magnetic interference, right? That can come from your cell phone. Anything like that, your computer, anything that's just full of magnets that gets near it can magnetize the movement and just make it just go berserk. And I did find out at TikTok Shop they have a cool little tool that actually just touches, I think it just touches to a magnetized watch and it reverses the polarity and balances it out. Pretty cool. I have a 17 centimeter circumference wrist, and to most Americans, we don't talk about centimeters. Ooh, look at that. Look at that nice bezel polish. Very nice. We talk about inches, so it's just under 7 inches, but, you know, get the idea here. Kind of down the barrel. Just great looking. Great looking, and that sapphire crystal here, super thick, super scratch resistant, super cool. Tell me what you think. I think there's a lot of charm to it. I think there's a lot of toughness to it, a lot of build quality to it. I think there's a lot to it. Oh, and lastly, there's an 80-hour power reserve. 80. For a nice automatic. I mean, come on. I think that price makes a little more sense now. Well, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending a little of your most precious commodity watching this video, which is time, ironically. Take care and have a great rest of your day.